Thanks name is subscribing to the channel. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe at the bell so that my videos will, you'll be notified when I put the videos on. I'm on here to tell you about our son Robert. Robert was always destined to join the military, even from a young age. He ran about in combats and loved his face getting painted and built dens down the woods, him and his pals. So he was always destined to join the military. He wanted to get into the Argyll and Southern Highlanders, but they were getting disbanded. So we spoke about that, and then he decided he would try the Royal Air Force. So he tried the Royal Air Force, and he joined them and became a fireman. Loved it. He was living his dream. So anyway, he passed out, and then he went to do his trade training at Manson as a fireman. Once he passed out of there, his first posting was Benson. Wasn't what he picked, but that's what they gave him. What I always remember is the sergeant at Manson saying that Robert was, he was a pleasure to work with. He was keen, and he saw his future as being an instructor there, which made us all very proud. It shows you what the training staff thought of Robert. Anyway, he ended up going to RAF Benson in Oxfordshire. He lived outside because him and his wee girlfriend bought a flat. But things were getting harder because obviously the mortgage, his wee girlfriend wasn't working. So Robert decided to move back into the barracks, move in. So that's what he did. He moved in. He helped others out because he was a fully qualified mechanic. So he would tinker about with people's motors or any help they needed. He would take no bother. He would help anybody that he could. That was it. That was just in his nature. But then he told me somebody they gave him a single room, and people were upset that he got the room before other people. So he moved in to the single Peter on the Monday. Somebody trashed it on the Wednesday, and Robert reported this. So there was a sort of a parade. I don't know the guy that took the parade, but there was some sort of a parade and saying that if Robert Fleet hadn't cleaned it up, the whole block would have been in that weekend cleaning the block. So they had to be grateful to Robert for cleaning up the mess that somebody had done to his room. So that was a Wednesday. On the Friday, this would have been the 3rd of September, his corporal stated that he beasted Robert. For what I don't know, never ever. We've asked the Royal Air Force what form of beasting took place, why it was done. Was it done as a group, or was it individually? Was he individually picked out? So the corporal admitted this, that he beasted Robert. We don't know what form of beasting took place. That was on the Friday. He was then asked to go out on the Saturday. A couple of the lads, he'd never been out with them before. They asked him to come out and that. So Robert went out with them on the Saturday. And I'll show you the photographs of his night out. Constantine, Daly, Symes and Robert. That's like Daly, Constantine and Wetherington and Robert. And then they met up with RAF nurses I think there was 4 of them, and the gay medic, Ryan Shelton. So they met up on the night out, and things escalated for a confrontation at a taxi rank with Ryan Shelton and Robert. And Ryan Shelton called Robert a dickhead, and they had an argument. But I don't know what the argument was about. But it continued back at camp, because Robert got a taxi with his mates. The gay medic, Ryan Shelton, got a taxi with the nurses. The 2 taxis met at the base, and the argument continued. It was that much of a flare-up that Constantine said that he stayed behind to listen to the argument, to make sure everything was alright. Nothing was stopping it. He just stayed there. Corporal should have stopped it. Anyway, that was the argument. We asked if there was CCTV at the camp to confirm this argument. The police told us there was no CCTV at the camp, which I don't believe. Every military base has got CCTV. So I don't know why they told us that. So that was the argument. I'll tell you later. I'll go. I don't want to make the videos too long because people will just not watch them. So I'll cut it there, and then I'll start for the argument on the next one, and we'll see how it goes. See how my memory works. But please subscribe to the channel. It's free. I'll tell you everything I can. Thank you. Justice for Robert.